So there was a study that said 45% of women ages 25 to 44 are going to be single by the year 2030.
So 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030?
They are predicting that 40% of women will be single by the year 2030.
Recently, I've been hearing a lot of buzz around the 2019 Morgan Stanley study that predicts 45% of women between the ages of 25 to 44 will be single and childless by 2030.
And for Christmas this year, I would like a mustached man, full of tattoos, crazy biceps waiting for me under my Christmas tree.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So despite being a millionaire, I'm alone at Nobu on a Tuesday night. So no, it doesn't get better. And no, money does not buy friends or love or happiness.
Girl, I got blocked by a 37-year-old man because I didn't text him back fast enough. I've heard of this. I know it exists. I know it's a fucking thing. Are y'all telling anyone before you exchange numbers? Had he told me when he asked for my number, hey, FYI, I have pretty strict communication expectations.
He doesn't have to tell you. He's 37 years old. Like, a lot of these chicks, they want to play around. She has gray in her hair and she's playing this texting game. I'm telling you, the games never end when it comes to women. They can be 37, 47, 57. They can be in their 60s. They're still going to play that cat and mouse texting game. Oh, I see your text message, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm busy so I can wait a long time so you can want me more. This chick is well past her prime. And I'm glad that guy said, you know what? I'm not playing these games. I'm blocking them. I'm happy that guys are waking up and having some standards.
I will block you if you don't respond within 24 hours. I would have been like, hey, I completely understand.
As women, can't we just be honest about the fact that a lot of girls aren't lonely because they can't find a decent man who's respectable, or men aren't men anymore? They're lonely because the expectations of what they want out of a relationship do not equate with who they are in relationships. You say you want a man who's emotionally mature, but whenever you're losing an argument, you start crying. That's emotional manipulation. Some of y'all want a man who's consistent, but you don't even post content consistently, let alone go to the gym consistently, and don't.
Ooh, she hit with that one. Like, you see a lot of women who are overweight, out of shape, kids by multiple men, broke, bad attitudes, poor hygiene. I can go on, but they got a long laundry list of requirements they want from a man. Y'all seen it on all these shows. Like, these chicks be talking about, oh, he got to make 6 figures. He got to be over 6 feet tall. All these crazy things. Like, you just heard the chick before in the previous clip talk about what she want for Christmas. A man with biceps. Like, what? Like, it's crazy. These chicks are delusional. It's like they get online and they just, like, online is their genie. And they get online and they press the start, and they just rub the genie and they say, I want this type of man. You don't even qualify for that man. That man isn't checking for you.
Let alone go to the gym consistently, and don't get me started on the meal plan you said you were going to start 3 weeks ago for your winter arc. You want a man with great communication skills, but you crashed out on the last one because you thought he was gaslighting you or manipulating you or he was a narcissist. Stop letting people get you out of character. That means you don't have good communication skills. All I'm saying is you can't expect a high-value partner when you are not a high-value partner. This fantasy idea that all the men are the bad ones and all the girls are just 10 out of 10s waiting for someone perfect. You're not perfect. 10 out of 10 is perfect. You're not perfect. And neither is the man that is also on your level. But you won't even give him a chance because in your mind, you're a 10 and he's a 5. But in reality, you're both 6s.
Thank you. You got these women wandering around. They think that they're 10s. So if all these women think that they're 9s and 10s, they're only going to be shooting for the top 9-10% guy. They're only going for top tier men. This is why so many women are getting pumped and dumped. They're getting ran through because the top percentage of men, they got all the chicks. They got overweight chicks, attractive chicks, slim, fat. Like, these women, they are so delusional. You got women who are literally clinically obese. I've seen online. They weigh over 250 pounds talking about, I would never date a fat guy. I just wouldn't. I want a guy who's in shape. It's women, they're going to be alone for so long, man. And I'm here for the decline. Winter is here. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got more content coming for you.
Sit with that. The uncomfortable truth here, ladies, is that the dating market and the men are not the only problem. For a lot of the girls, self-awareness is the problem. Because you can't want better when you're not better.
You girls say, I choose to be single. No, you don't choose that. You don't choose this. We all know that we're looking for the same type of man, for the same man, basically.
Thank you. She's saying it. No woman is single by choice. So you hear all these women, I'm just single by choice. I'm in my celibate era. I'm not dealing with men. No, what they're saying, translation, the guys that I want don't want me. They don't want to commit to me. And I don't qualify for those type of guys. All these chicks, they don't like being single. They hate it. They're miserable.
That we're looking for the same type of man, for the same man, basically. And there is a huge scarcity of this man. You don't choose anything. You're just doomed to think this way because you have no other choice but to be single. Obviously, you're not gonna date a loser because your standards are already high. So being lonely is literally your only choice.
Can we talk about why modern women are lonelier than ever? Because nobody wants to admit the real reason. I see it everywhere. Successful women with amazing careers, perfect Instagram feeds, but they're absolutely miserable and isolated. And I know because I used to be one of them. We were told that independence was everything, that we didn't need anyone, that needing people was weakness, so we built these perfect little walls around ourselves. We chose careers over relationships, being right over being loved, and proving ourselves over connecting with others. We pushed away anyone who tried to get close to us because
I've seen women do that. They go on solo dates. I'm on my solo date. Yeah, like what? You're a lonely person because you can't get the man that you want to take you on dates. You want to. Okay, it's fine to take yourself on a date, but why are you glamorizing and taking pictures of yourself eating alone, going out alone? Like, oh man, these chicks are just miserable. They hate to see that. It hurts. When they look in the mirror, they like, man, I'm alone. When they go to sleep in the bed, they're like, I'm alone. That stuff sucks for these women because women hate being alone. There's actually a female loneliness epidemic, not a male loneliness epidemic. Men are fine being alone. Most men come to terms with, I'm alone and I'm cool with that. I can do other things in life. Women can't.
over connecting with others. We pushed away anyone who tried to get close to us because we had to be strong. And now we're sitting in our perfectly decorated apartments, scrolling through dating apps, wondering why we feel so empty inside. We have everything modern feminism promised us, but we've never been more alone. Because the truth is, humans are wired for connection. Especially women, we need community, partnership, and deep relationships. But we've been convinced that wanting these things makes us weak or pick-me's. The loneliness epidemic isn't an accident. It's what happens when you tell women to reject everything that actually fulfills them. You can have all the success in the world, but if you don't have real connection, you have nothing.
Can I have $40,000?
To do what with?
I just want $40,000.
What?
Dating today really, really sucks. Like, bad.
So I've been seeing some videos on my For You page, and I think that it is finally time to discuss the female loneliness epidemic. Because I know the men have had their own thing, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not a man, right? But I will say that the men are more built for it than us. We are not built for this shit, ladies. We don't know how to be alone. These men have been bottling up their emotions and not sharing them with anybody since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Some of us have never done that. We've always had someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, a significant other, something. And it seems like in 2025, the girls are running out of options.
Where is my man at? Where is my man at?
He's in the friend zone. A lot of these women, they've met their man already. He was a good guy. He probably didn't have all this swag. He probably went over 6 feet tall, but he was a good, hardworking guy who would have been great for you, who would have gave you that security, that unconditional love. But these chicks don't want that. They're all shooting for top tier men. You guys I'm serious. These women have a plethora of dudes in their DMs on social media and dating apps. They got a lot of dudes who would treat them right, but they don't want those dudes. You have to look a certain way. You have to have high status. And all what's crazy is all these women think they deserve that top 3% guy. Crazy, man. Like they just falling out of the trees or out of the sky. Or they build them in a warehouse. No, those men don't want to settle down. Like if you're in that, listen, let me tell you something. As far as looks, money, status, if you're in that top 10%, that man ain't trying to really settle down like that. He's not. It's not going to happen. Get you with a guy who's a average everyday guy. And there's nothing wrong with being average because all you women are average. But they don't want that. They want to do who's exceptional. And they get mad when they get pumped and dumped or the dude doesn't want to commit to them or they stuck in a situationship.
I hate to make my entire life about relationships, but where is my man at?
Sweetheart, women are way more lonelier than men. This is why women stay in toxic, abusive relationships because they're afraid to be alone.
There's an epidemic of men not approaching women at the bar. Let's talk about it. Men are afraid of being rejected, but I bet you 90% of the women will actually not reject you if you approach them right.
A few moments later.
Please, 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 please.
The caption says, what it says, nightly prayers that we get approached at the bar because men don't do it anymore. So they're begging. Men are not approaching. And on top of that, these chicks are going to bars. Come on, man. Like, dude, bars are for strictly hookups. If I go to a bar, listen, I'm not trying to find a wife or a long-term girlfriend at a bar. I'm trying to smash. I'm trying to get something quick, have a drink. Hey, let's come back to my place. These chicks don't even know where to look.
Please, 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 please.
I'm on a journey to find a husband in 365 days. Today is 164 days in, and
You are overweight. Come on, man. Now, some of y'all will eat this up because a lot of dudes are desperate. And that's why, let's be real. This chick's BMI is through the roof. She easily weighs 250 plus pounds. Out of shape. I'm not saying she can't find a guy, but how much you want to bet she wants a certain type of guy? I said this before. It's even the women who are not even appealing like that, who want a top tier man. It's getting bad out here. Invest in cat food and box wine. Let's get to her dating profile.
I have no prospects. I got baptized yesterday, so let's go ahead and audit my dating app profile.
So she got baptized yesterday, and basically she thinks she's a born-again virgin. And now she wants to start new. Big chicks, a lot of y'all probably know, but the overweight women and broke men deserve each other. And I'm telling you right now, women who are overweight, those are the worst type of women to deal with if you try to deal with them long term, because they have no control over their eating, which means they're bad decision makers, which means they have a high body count. Women who are overweight, they typically sleep around way more than women who are in shape. They have no impulse control.
4 days in, and I have no prospects. I got baptized yesterday, so let's go ahead and audit my dating app profile. Because if Jesus can't fix it, who can? First prompt says, I want someone who come obsessed and ready to be adored. Enjoy the moment.
You want a man to come to you obsessed. Look at your neck. How about you go to the gym? Listen, go to the gym. Take care of your health. She's looking for a husband. Guys, it's a lot of women who are predators out here. And I'm being real. They're talking about men wanting women who are younger. Women are predators. They're looking for walking wallets. They're looking for ATMs. I'm telling you, they're all out here desperate for a man who got resource and security. You are the prize, man. We get the last laugh.
Be silly, dance with me, sing in traffic, put the phone down sometimes.
I've seen multiple men that I can think of right off the top of my head who are highly successful, who are good looking, who are in shape, family guys who provided their wives with everything they could ever want, get cheated on, get completely backstabbed and betrayed. After being married for years, after having children with these women, literally built their entire life around this woman and given her everything that she's wanted, just for her to turn around and go and fuck their friends.
It's an evil world we live in.
Day 3, trying to find a husband. Let's go to Bunnings. Any plumbers? Where are my 5 plumbers? Okay, let's go into lighting, see if I can find an electrician. Any spuckies?
These women they don't even know they're so desperate. They're out looking for husbands. They're going to hardware stores looking for you, man. Come on. How much you would have bet her body count through the roof, too?
Nope. Hello? Hello?
Man.
Anyone? Barbecues. Guys are always in barbecues. Waiting. See you. Gardeners, landscapers. Anyone? Better luck next time, Bunnings. But first, sausage sizzle. Well, I might have to try another day. That didn't really pan out. No one was there except for old people. Might have to try a different day of the week.
When I look like this, I'm like, how do I not have a boyfriend? But then I look at me and I'm like, of course I don't have a boyfriend.
Right, of course you don't have one. Look how you dressed. Chicks that look like this, they throw on makeup, they throw on a little outfit, and that's all they have to offer. They have no relationship skills. Most women don't. They just think that I'm going to look a certain way, I'm going to be attractive, and guys should just fall all over me. No, you're going to have something to bring to that man. Because after so long, sex and you looking like this that only lasts for only so long. What, like, can you cook? Can you clean? Are you kind? Are you a nurturer? These chicks they're only concerned about the surface and how they look, attracting a man, but they have a hard time retaining man. Come on, man.
Look like this, I'm like, how do I not have a boyfriend? But then I look at me and I'm like, of course I don't have a boyfriend. Not everyone can handle a bad bitch.
I'm starting to realize that yes, men and women are delusional, but women, y'all are very much delusional because it's a narrative, it's a false narrative on these here TikTok streets that somehow men are lonely and women are turning their back on men and men just can't get any women and so on and so. Do y'all know how many desperate women there are out here? That man could punch babies for a living and there will always be a woman there to love him, take care of him, be with him, have sex with him, do whatever, lick up the crumbs that he throws on the floor. That man could be on a DL, he could be a serial cheater, abuser, in and out of jail. There's gonna be at least 1 to 2 women. I'm not lying.